What's going on? The APEcoach from Six-Pack Gaming, where we bring you the best play-to-earn NFT games and new Metaverse projects. Now today, I am pumped to be bringing you a project on Solana that I think is going to be one of the top projects on Solana. I think it has a ton of potential, and you know, a lot of other people have already talked about this game on YouTube and stuff. There's tons of other videos out there, so that was kind of why, you know, I hadn't done one until now, but it's starting to get closer to some of the actual features and game releases and stuff like that for this. So I wanted to get it on your radar for any of you guys that might not have heard about it. We are talking about Aurory today, and this thing looks fantastic. You can see some of the gameplay here, but we're gonna dive into it. We're gonna go over the light paper that they've got, all the details and stuff. You can see it's kind of Pokemon style. We are also going to be announcing the winners of the last video. We're giving away 6,000 FIWA tokens to 3 lucky winners, so 2,000 each. We're going to be drawing those later on in this video as well, so you don't want to miss it. So make sure you smash that thumbs up button, make sure you subscribe and got notifications turned on, and let's dive right into this. Here you can see this is some of the artwork. These are some of the teaser trailers of the actual gameplay. One really cool thing with Aurory here is they said any of these videos and things that they're putting out in terms of like marketing, any of these leaks, these are all in-game footage. Okay, so this is actually what it looks like in-game. These aren't just cinematic trailers and things like that. This is showing you exactly what it looks like. And you can see the artwork looks incredible with this. The battle system is very cool, kind of a Pokemon style strategy type game there. You've got the different cards. And I'm just going to read you the description of this to start this off. So Aurory is a play-to-earn desktop game where players are invited to explore a rich and diverse universe, travel across the world of Antic and Cryptos to different areas and biomes where you'll meet a vast array of NPCs and Nefties. So these are the little monsters that you're seeing here. These magical creatures, which can be caught or traded, will accompany you through a variety of engaging game modes in this compelling JRPG. And then Aurory, AURY, is the multi-utility ecosystem token, which players can earn through both PvE and PvP game modes, as well as through staking. The token can be traded through a traditional CEX or DEX and on Aurory's in-game marketplace. In the future, it will act as the governance token of Aurory, allowing holders to vote on important game development decisions. Okay, and we're gonna go over more details here, but let's just scroll through the site here. You can see artwork looks amazing once again, and here is record-breaking play-to-earn game. So Aurorian NFTs, with more than 150,000 concurrent minters, the Aurorian NFT sale was one of the most highly anticipated NFT sales on Solana. Aurorians serve as an avatar for early supporters and come with a long list of exclusive perks and benefits. Again, we'll go over that in the light paper here. And then the Aurory token sale. So they did have their IDO, and it was the largest IDO on Solana. So that is kind of crazy. That shows you how much potential this game already has, right? And so it said this successfully funded the development of the game and secured us a position to pioneer in the play to earn space on Solana and to operate as one of the market leaders for years to come. All right, and then here's just some more media of it. You can see the actual battle system here, very much like a Pokemon style battle. Very cool, and they've got the cards as well showing your Nefties. So yeah, this project looks phenomenal. It has some solid backers here. You've got Alameda Research and Animoca Brands, probably two of the biggest sort of venture capital firms in the space. You've got Serum, Dex, you've got Solana, and then you have these additional partners as well. Now, before we dive into the light paper and go over all the details and stuff, I wanted to show you the team that they've built for this game and show you the amount of experience and stuff. So they've got 30 plus talented individuals from the gaming and cryptocurrency industry. You've got people from Ubisoft, EA, Gameloft, more people from Ubisoft and EA. You've got tons of different sort of blockchain developers, a ton of people from Ubisoft, it seems like. More Ubisoft. It looks like they've got half of Ubisoft studio here. So tons of gaming background. You can see all the different artists, tech artists, marketing, developers, UX, designers, everything, right? So they've got a massive team. They've got a team of advisors here as well, and we already went over those partners. So very, very strong looking project and a very solid team behind the development of this. Another reason why I am bringing this to you now is I believe it's actually a very good time to get into this if this is something that you find, you know, that jives with you, that you believe you'd want to get into, right? Like, obviously this is not financial advice. You have to do your own research. I'm just, you know, giving you my opinions on this and letting you know that I am already invested in this, and this is a game that I think has a ton of potential personally. And the reason I think it's a good time to get in right now is the price of Aurory is actually lower than it was in the IDO. So the way the IDO worked for this, it was what's called like a Dutch auction model. And so basically everyone contributed to the pool essentially, and based on the amount of tokens that were available in there and the amount of money that was put into it, the price would rise as money was added into it, and then whatever price it ended at the end of this auction, that was the price that everyone got their tokens at. And that price, I believe, was around either $15 or $15.50. So right now it's at $12.88. So you can actually get the token for about $2 less than the IDO price. You know, that does not happen very often. Okay, usually the time you're getting the token on, you know, the public market, the price has already gone up 10x from what it was at the IDO. This is the opposite. You have a chance to get in below IDO price and get the Aurory token at, you know, basically one of the best prices. Additionally, they do have their NFTs available for purchase as well. And now these do give you some benefits and stuff, but they're not necessary to play the game. So this is more of, you know, if you like the artwork and you want to support the project, you can get into that. Now, these did initially sell for 5 Solana each, and you can see the floor price is up to 21.50, but you can come right to their site, app.aurory.io, click buy NFT, and it will take you right to the Solana art page here, and you can see all of the different NFTs that you have the ability to purchase. So as well, there's already staking for the Aurory token as well, so you can get it below IDO price and you can start staking it. You've got a 34% APR in the unlocked pool. This is where you can stake and unstake at any point, and then the locked pool, where I believe it's locked until May, right? So May 26th, and that obviously has a higher APR because you're keeping it locked in for, I guess, a greater period of time essentially. But you can see I put in 18.3 Aurory initially. It's already up to 19.46, so we've gotten, you know, an additional 1.15 or whatever tokens just from having it kind of sit there, which is always nice. If you're going to be, you know, buying the token and holding it for the long term anyway, it's always great to be able to have the option to stake it, to be able to earn some additional tokens on top of it while you're just kind of like waiting for the launch and everything, right? So you might be saying, okay, it looks cool, it's at a good price right now, you know, but is there actually a game here? Where is this thing at? So here is the teaser. This is all the way back from July 2021, and this kind of gives you an idea of some of the artwork, and then this is actual in-game footage as well. So one of the things they did is all of their teaser trailers and stuff, it's all actual in-game footage. It's not just cinematics. So you can see, you know, the battle mode there, the cards. This is kind of showing you what the game looks like. You've got this sort of 2D side scroller as well as a 3D open world in various parts of the world as you're going through battles and all of that stuff, and then when you go into like towns and talk to NPCs. But very, very cool. Looks, you know, more like a casual Pokemon style game with very nice graphics and stuff. I love all the color schemes and everything in the artwork as well. Very fitting of the Solana network. And they have, you know, additional trailers here too on, you know, this is what the multiplayer battles are going to look like. So you have the stage here, you've got your different Nefties, and you have to choose how to fight them, and it's got, you know, kind of your dialogue here telling you how to fight them and all of that sort of stuff. Boom. All right, so there they just killed one of the Nefties. They killed one of those guys. So this is kind of like walking you through like a tutorial of one of the battles, and you can see that there's actual gameplay already, you know, the battle system's already in place, all of that cool stuff. So it's looking phenomenal. So let's dive into the white paper, go over all the details, and you guys can see if this is something that you know, you feel like getting into or not. Alrighty, so here is the light paper. Here is their vision. We aim to achieve this vision by setting the standard for play to earn games by creating innovative, attractive gameplay that also cultivates the virtual in-game economies. Specifically, we will concentrate our focus across 4 pillars. Okay, so they want to create a welcoming, educational, and fully functional platform that attracts and converts a large number of players, including newcomers, to Aurory, the Solana ecosystem, and the more general cryptocurrency space. Okay, so they want to onboard a bunch of people to Solana, as well as introduce people to crypto through gameplay, through these play to earn games. 2 is to utilize the player community to foster growth of the brand and subsequent games by co-creating game features and developments alongside the community via the DAOrory. Okay, so they're creating a DAO along with this game in order to, you know, use the governance token and that to build something together with the community, which is very, very cool. And, you know, something that I think, you know, coming from Pegaxi most recently, everyone's kind of seeing their success. That sort of same, you know, transparency and openness with the community, bouncing ideas off of one another to help build something better than, you know, the individual can themselves. I think that's super, super important for the longevity of these games and for coming out with things that people are actually interested in and willing to invest in. 3 is create a challenging and rewarding platform for regular crypto users via play to earn mechanics that ensure the longevity of the game. And 4, create a stimulating platform for DeFi enthusiasts, maximize gains from yield farming, staking, and other protocols. So they're kind of trying to do everything all in one. They're creating a DAO, they're introducing people to DeFi, introducing people and onboarding them into the crypto space through gaming, and then they're creating a challenging and rewarding platform for crypto users and hoping to ensure the longevity of the game. So Nefties and humans, a powerful coexistence. The universe of Aurory is populated with creatures called Nefties. Nefties populate a world called Antic, which is filled with relics and forgotten artifacts waiting to be discovered. Nefties, however, are incomplete and only show themselves to those humans who they find worthy of validating their existence. In return for this companionship, they offer humans their incredible powers. During sleep, Nefties are vulnerable and prefer to stay securely inside their human's wallet. They are always on the lookout for strong and worthy humans and are on a constant quest to better themselves through combat and duels with other trainers. So this is very much like Pokemon, right? When you're running around, especially in the earlier Pokemon games, your Pokemon are like inside of the Pokeballs, right? That are just like in Ash's pocket or whatever, right? And so this is the same thing. The Nefties just kind of chill in the wallet until they come up to some sort of like combat or duel system, and they're always trying to like better themselves and improve and that sort of thing. Okay, so in the game, players will roam the world discovering new Nefties and use their wallets to catch them, acquire the best team, train them to adapt to any situation, and form new strategies on your way to becoming the next undefeated legend. Every species of Nefties has their own strengths and abilities, giving them multiple strategic roles in combat, from brute force to team support, defense, sabotage, and manipulation. Okay? It's all up to you, the trainer, to find the best Nefties with the strongest synergy, build a dream team ready to follow you to the ends of the world, all while defeating other trainers. Are you up to the challenge? In Aurory, there's 2 main game modes. They have their story-driven PvE, that's single player, and it says you'll be able to learn about the workings of cryptocurrency and blockchain guided by a story-rich single-player adventure. You're actually going to be able to get your first Nefty for free, and you know, as you kind of play through, you're going to be able to collect more and build teams and stuff. So this is actually a game where you can play for free, free to play, play to earn. Very, very cool. And then it has, you know, embark on quests, interact with colorful NPCs in a crypto-based world. And then there's a 3D map exploration with 2D side-scrolling segments for points of interest. So this is when you're coming up to various NPCs or shops, things like that. And I really like the design of this. Very, very cool. And it says the PvE world is always open, and the Aurory team will continue to release new episodic adventures with new locations, new guardians and Nefties to discover, new characters and new quests, so be sure to come back often. Then they have their competitive battleground, the PvP. Okay, so after forming your dream Nefties team, you can compete, fight against other trainers. It says combat starts as soon as the matchmaking is complete. Battles feature a draft system that will allow you to predict your opponent's strategy and react accordingly by finding the right counters. Changing the order of your Nefties in your team to surprise your opponents will make all the difference between victory and defeat. So there's going to be strategy involved and skill involved in the PvP battles. And it says there's a learning experience with the battle system. Your team consists of 3 Nefties, so very similar to Axie and these other games we've seen. You're going to compete against your opponent in a turn-based tactical RPG style battle. Okay, victory goes to the first player to successfully eliminate all the Nefties from the opposing team. Each Neftie has their own set of special abilities to utilize, and every action taken, advanced versions of these gradually unlock, introducing new devastating effects and strategic options to the battlefield. So you got to be strategic with this. It says there's a wide choice of Nefties. They have base stats and boosted stats. They've got spells and variants, strategic positioning on the playing grounds, special abilities, and capacities. So there's a lot of things to consider in this. So, you know, it's going to take some skill to really master this. It says it's inspired by other successful games such as League of Legends, Advanced Wars, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and Dofus. And so Aurory aims to offer deep and rewarding gameplay with huge strategic freedom, allowing players to tackle combat in various ways. So very cool. It sounds like it's going to be a way more in-depth battle system than just, you know, the typical Pokemon where it's like pick tackle or, you know, quick attack or whatever, right? And then there's going to be tournaments and championships. So heroes and fans, an ongoing streak of tournaments. Joining tournaments will require staking Aurory tokens and give players a chance to maximize their rewards. Monthly tournaments will reward the top players and be tiered based on skill level and games played. Special elite arenas will challenge veteran players with even greater rewards. Spectators will also have the opportunity to earn rewards. So this is very, very cool. You're going to have the option. If you're someone who's like going to go, you know, competitive in this, you want to be the best, you're going to have the option of joining monthly tournaments, earning additional, additional Aurory tokens and stuff. You're going to have to stake Aurory tokens to participate in these. And then it says, I believe, you know, spectators are going to be able to place wagers essentially on, the outcomes of these matches, because it says spectators will have the opportunity to earn as well. So that is very cool. And then the Aurory Championship Tour, the annual Aurory Championship Tour offers opportunities to win rare items, significant cash prizes, and imprint your own design on future Nefties. So that is pretty badass. You can actually get your own custom designed Nefties. Very, very cool. And it says, however, this comes at a risk. Any defeated Nefties will disappear and be gone forever. So this is high stakes, high reward, you know, winner takes all, loser loses all situation. This allows top level players to continually nourish the ecosystem as they improve via strategic experimentation in their battles. Meanwhile, it also creates more fair opportunities for up and coming players. A golden ticket is required to enter the Aurory Championship Tour, which is earned by either being victorious in ongoing tournaments or being one of the lucky few PvE players to be rewarded a ticket. And if you wish to do so, your gold ticket can be sold to another lucky trainer. So maybe you're just grinding in PvE, you're having fun, you're just playing the game casually and whatever. You happen to come across one of these golden tickets. I think that'll have pretty high resale value if, you know, you're not looking to lose your Nefties and go into this super competitive tournament. You can sell that to someone who really wants to, you know, try to be the best and go into that. And I think that'd be pretty valuable. But that is very cool. I really love all the ambitious sort of concepts and mechanics they have in this, and the fact that they're trying to focus so much on like skill-based gameplay and also offering just the casual gameplay experience as well. Like if you're someone who just wants to do the PvE and go through that, like you can do that, and it's actually free to get started here too. Free to play, play to earn. So very, very cool. It's got both sides, and it's saying that right here. You'll be able to enjoy both PvE and PvP experiences up to the tournaments without spending anything. The single player campaign will provide you with everything to get you up and running in the game for free. No paywall, no unpleasant surprises. The end goal is to compete competitively in the PvP environment. So that is going to be how you can maximize your earnings from this. It's going to be being one of the most skilled, one of the best in the PvP battles and tournaments. So this is incentivized playing. The solo PvE mode will incentivize players with NFTs of the creatures they just defeated, and by winning Aurory tokens once game chapters are completed. To encourage players to try out multiplayer modes, weekly and monthly leaderboards will reward the best performing players in terms of both playtime and skill. There's going to be a marketplace as well here, and it says, you know, every item you acquire can be sold on the marketplace to obtain Aurory tokens. So that's pretty crazy. You can trade Nefties, equipment, consumables, battlefields, and more. There's advanced tool sorting and analytics and all these sort of things. So it sounds like basically anything you get in game, you're going to be able to sell to other players within the ecosystem, you know, continue to stimulate the economy. And then we have the big one, land ownership. Always love games that have land ownership here. So eventually players will be able to acquire a piece of land in the game. Lands can be used for respawning or teleporting, allowing you to cover great distances within a short amount of time. Additionally, owning land unlocks the ability to generate dungeons for you and other players to explore. Very, very cool. Love that idea. Dungeons will appear on the world map and are generated randomly every week. Every plot of land will have its own rarity and custom traits that determine the type of rewards it will contain, as well as the odds of a dungeon appearing. These land rarities are classified into common, advanced, rare, and legendary. So 4 different rarities. Other players can gain access to your dungeon by paying a small fee, with a percentage of that fee going to the landowner. So if you own one of these lands, you get a legendary land, you get a sweet dungeon with super high rewards in it. Players are going to want to go to that dungeon because it's going to have unique loot and stuff like that, right? Oh, we're getting a sub right now. Yo, welcome to Six Pack Gaming. Chismo Sabo. Appreciate that. All right, so where was I? Yeah, people are going to want to go to your dungeon if it's, you know, a super rare dungeon. It's got great rewards, and you're gonna earn a fee for everyone that goes into that dungeon. So that is amazing. Definitely looking to get into land ownership in this when that comes out. And then it has Solana and Serum for Aurory. The Aurory Tokenomics here. So you've got the solo game play and learn. You've got Earn NFTs and Aurory starter packs. You've got the NFT marketplace to kind of trade between users. You've got the Aurory treasury here. So 5% of your marketplace fees go to the Aurory treasury, and 50% of the income in the Aurory treasury goes to Aurory development. 50% goes back to the staking pool. Users can stake their tokens and earn Aurory and NFT drops, and that is funded through the marketplace sales. And from the Aurory treasury here, we've got the Aurory development funds multiplayer games, and then the multiplayer games rewards gamers experience. So they have this whole sort of process of the economy and the tokenomics. This is very cool. I like the sort of flow chart breakdown. It really helps you visualize where the money's going, where it's being generated, you know, what's going where, and how the whole game loop is going to occur, and the economy is going to be stimulated within the game itself. So very, very cool. Definitely look into this a little bit further if you want to, you know, if you didn't follow what I was going through there, take a look through this. If you take your time and go through it, it'll make more sense for you. And then there's, like we talked about, Aurory Staking. So we already kind of went over that. You're going to be able to get, you know, different like NFT drops for staking, as well as earning additional tokens, which is very, very cool. And then it says, how can you obtain NFTs? So you can play the solo game and defeat creatures. You can purchase them from the marketplace from other players. You can buy card boosters from the Aurory marketplace with Aurory, And as you're staking your Aurory tokens, you'll be eligible for like random NFT drops that they decide to give out. All right. And then it says holding more NFTs enables for more potential to develop effective strategies in PvP, and then performing well in PvP or solo makes you eligible for rewards from the treasury. So all very, very cool stuff. This is basically the benefits of owning an NFT, one of the avatars for Aurory we mentioned earlier. There was 10,000 on this sale August 31st. And so these avatars are planned to have several functions inside and outside the game. They'll act as a player's visual identity within the game via 3D skins in the solo game mode and also in future multiplayer game modes. It'll verify that its owner was an early supporter with a badge of authenticity that will appear on all leaderboards. It'll give owners early access to play in future game modes before they're made public. Note that this does not apply to the private beta we want to release in December, but additional modes that will be added to PvE and PvP. It improves the game experience, allowing access to some special modes with boosted rewards. Balance and fairness will be prioritized at all times so as not to overly advantage holders, right? Because you don't want to give holders of the NFTs all the rewards and then say that the game is still free to play to earn kind of thing, right? Because then the players that are like free to play end up getting like nothing in comparison, and so it kind of forces people to have to buy the NFTs essentially. And when there's only 10,000 NFTs, obviously not everyone can own one of those, right? It also grants owners eligibility for free NFT airdrops, both collectibles and functional in-game NFTs. It rewards the owner based on the total volume of Aurory's in-game marketplace and allows their owners to vote in the DAOrory's decision-making process. So that, I believe, is one of the biggest benefits of owning one of the NFTs here, is it gives you voting power in the DAO for the game. And then this is just some additional like artwork, different prototypes, character designs, and all that sort of stuff. We already saw the trailer for the gameplay, so you can see how it kind of started out as the sketch and what it sort of advanced to. And then this is more information on their decentralized autonomous organization, the DAOrory. So the DAOrory will receive 10% of the initial sale proceeds, 1.75% royalty fee from Aurorian sales will permanently be allocated for funding the DAOrory in the long term. Amazing members of the NFT community are already interested in participating in this collective effort, and we hope to do something unique and worthwhile for all NFT holders, essentially. And then we also, it was also stated up there that 5% of marketplace fees go to the DAO's treasury as well. Okay, here is the roadmap. This is what we were talking about. Some of the things are coming up, so you can kind of look over what's already been done in 2021. Now we're coming up to Q1 2022 and Q2 here. So we've got live ops design and tech support, matchmaking, amelioration, PvE PvP release candidate, new items implemented, marketing, operations, and other NFT sales team expansions. So they're going to have some new NFT sales coming up very soon in this quarter. And then Aurory Season 1 live ops team fully operational, extended quest, first PvP tournaments, new listings, and partnerships coming in Q2. So in the next couple quarters here, there's going to be a lot starting to happen with this. We're going to see the full launch of the game by Q2 is what's on the roadmap here, as well as like some tournaments and PvP and stuff. So that's why I'm bringing this to you now. You know, it's cheaper than the IDO price to get the Aurory tokens. The NFTs are available. The actual game has not launched yet, but it will be very soon. Right? So if you're wanting to get into it, you still have time, you're still early. And then again, here is kind of a breakdown of the team and some of their backers. If you want to check out more about it, be sure to go check out their Twitter as well. They have a thread here, a mega thread of all of their gameplay teasers that they've put out, and they have a lot. Like most games, they have a little 20-second, trailer, and that's it. Like they'd have something like this. They've got this. They've got, some adventure mode stuff here. They've got another like minute and a half full like gameplay teaser trailer. They've got some of the artwork, some of the different characters. They've got, you know, different PvE story mode type things. They've got all of these stuff. So be sure to come check out their Twitter. You can see it just keeps going and going and going. So very, very cool. They've got a lot of stuff already out, and the game is going to be launching here quite soon. One last thing is this was just announced 4 days ago. So the Cliff was extended for team and investors. So it says, we're pleased to announce that our seed investors and the team have decided to extend the duration of their cliffs. So I think this is kind of unheard of in the space. So it says, you know, they're built on a strong foundation with a deep belief in both the industry and the long-term potential. So, you know, traditionally with these things, there's a seed round or a private funding round before the game is even, you know, close to launch. And there's generally a cliff period, a vesting period where they, you know, their tokens are locked. The tokens that they purchased initially to fund the development of the game are locked for a certain period. And then they unlock at some point where, you know, some of those initial seed investors and stuff can recoup some of their capital invested, right? And so they actually decided to extend that cliff longer, keep their funds locked up even longer in order to, you know, again, just kind of like let people know that they're in this for the long run. They want to actually build something solid. So that is very, very cool to see. And that is a very, you know, bullish sign to see that here it is. Seed investors cliffs are pushed to the 1st of June 2022. So that is still what, 5 months away until the seed investors, and then within 24 months they have linear vesting following the cliff. So 2 years after June, these seed investors still have some tokens locked up in the project, and then the team and treasury cliffs are pushed till August 15th 2022, and then they have a 4-year and 3-year linear vesting following the seed investor cliffs. Okay, so they've got funds locked up for the next 2.5 years here for the seed investors, and up to basically 4.5 more years for the team and treasury. So they are in this for the long run, and that is you know, something that you definitely want to see. That is great to see. So that is everything with Aurory. Let me know what you think about it. I think, you know, I'm super bullish on the future of this. I think it's going to be a very strong project on the Solana ecosystem, and I'm really excited for it. It seems like a lot of fun. It seems like a nice thing that will be casual and competitive at the same time, depending on how you want to approach it. Okay, so with that being said, let's announce the winners finally from the last video here of the DeFi Warrior giveaway. The FIWA tokens, we're giving away 2,000 FIWA to 3 lucky winners here. So we've got the video loaded up here in, actually, I don't think we do here. So copy this, and we're gonna put it in the random comment picker. Get the comments, and we are going to pick our 3 winners right here, right now. Who do we got? All right, so we got Mary Joy Garcia. Let's go. Great vid, love it. Okay, so we got Mary Joy Garcia. That is winner number 1. Let me just note it down here. Winner number 2, who's it gonna be? So that is one allotment of 2,000 tokens. Looks like a very interesting project that offers several options for gameplay. I like the factory and building factor to mine. Thanks for the vid. Awesome. So Raul Rolander Cabellos. Sorry, I'm probably pronouncing that so bad, but congratulations. Another 2,000 FIWA going to you here. And the third and final winner, who's it gonna be? We have, well, that can't happen. I can't win my own giveaway. I've never seen that before. I didn't even know that was possible. We're gonna redo it. It's rigged. It's rigged. All right, who's gonna be it? All right, Raphael Huge. Let's go. And look at that. What a nice comment. Good luck for the winner's heart. You know, sometimes when you're nice and supportive, it pays off, right? So here you go, Raphael, you are one of the winners. We are going to send you 2,000 FIWA. I love it. All right, and that is going to wrap it here for Aurory be sure to smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed, got notifications turned on so you never miss these new videos on the best play to earn NFT games and new metaverse projects. We got a ton of new stuff in the works and coming very soon. Lots of more giveaways and fun stuff like that coming as well. And of course, just before we hop off here, we have to send a huge shout out to all the latest subscribers and supporters of the channel. You guys have been absolutely killing it and just blowing this thing up. So you know, I've got to show you some support, and it just disappeared on me. There we go. Also, if you guys haven't seen yet, one of the newest things we have here on the channel is YouTube membership. So if you check down right below the video or you come up to my channel, there's going to be a join button. Okay, so there's 3 tiers there. It's all completely optional. It's just if you want to support the channel a little bit more and get some early access to some alpha on brand new games that, you know, might not have been covered yet on the channel. We have the Monkey Gang, the Gorilla Squad, and the Alpha Apes, and it starts at a $4.99 membership for the Monkey Gang. All right, so you can decide if that's something you want to be a part of or not. Just wanted to let you know about that new thing coming to the channel. All right, so we got Kija, Ray, Thoy, Constantine, Play to Earn KH, William, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this, Martin, Willman, Sean, NF2do, S. Dot, and Goyen, Filson, Doru, Mr. Avin, Sergio, Louis, Animand, Jamie, Myron, Samuel, Maria, JR, aka Bacal, Frost, Vaughn, Jim, Tina, Antonio, Yuriko became a member. He's in the Monkey Gang. Pow Pow, Lady Lee, Pow Pow with the super chat. Let's go. NXN, J Lazarus, Six Toes, Neotrem, RJ Lacanlaled, sorry, Ogun, Amit, Santiago, Emma Flame, Ivan, Eric, Avneet, Fazora, Neox, and Chismosabo. I appreciate all the support. Welcome to Six Pack Gaming. Thank you guys so much. As always, I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys, and I greatly appreciate all the support. All right, so that is everything from me for now. We will see you guys again very soon. Until next time, train hard, game hard, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone.